think that is.
Did we just do like 5 minutes of not doing anything? I think we did. I didn't hit go live.
Oh no.
So welcome everybody. Yeah, all right. I know I forgot to hit go live. I know we've been sitting here talking to ourselves basically. Okay. So recap. Welcome everybody to FQ Wrestling League. You join us at round 13 in Division 1 around Mexico. Simi, I'm joined by. How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay, thank you, mate. Sorry, the audio on the stream just caught me off.
Okay.
I'm good, thanks, man.
You're not going to do it again, are you?
We're
Are
at
you going to do it
Mexico.
again?
We're at
Yep.
Mexico.
Arriba!
There we go.
It's
It's actually kind of lucky that you didn't miss anything because they're all sat in the pits. But what you did miss is breaking news, okay?
Well, Rafa's DNF.
Yeah.
But yeah, carry on.
That's
Sorry,
not the breaking news. Mr. Jerome Hudson is disappointingly serving a race ban. Now, Simi was against doing Jerome Hudson, but I did convince him to do like a prison Mexican Jerome Hudson. Would you like to just... How disappointed we are of him?
Jerome Hudson. Jerome Hudson. Ay.
Aye. We are so disappointed. Anyway, we look onwards and we look away from the travesties that happened. On to some racing. Now, we have got the same drivers, a couple of, like you're saying, a couple of Div 2s in there. But more importantly, we have a full grid.
Yeah, both races, full grids. Love to see it.
Yeah.
Steamo's back this week as well. Spazman's back as a Div 1 reserve, so I'm going to see how he gets on.
Indeed.
G Ninja back. He made it this week.
Welcome, Kodak.
He was pooping through the eye of a needle last weekend, so that's why he missed the race. I'm sure you'll be glad I shared that with everyone.
Nice. Kodak, to answer your question, 31st of May 2024. I did answer it before, and so did Simi. And, well, I forgot to go live. So, evening, Rob, Yuki, Dablo, Kodak. Hello, welcome.
Dablo,
yeah. Just on board with Winther, who is back. They seem to be running this weird
laps.
OPT. Do we know what that's for?
Pardon? What?
The in brackets OPT.
Yeah, they started up something.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
We'll have to think of a funny PG thing for that.
Okay.
Leave that with me. I'll try and think of that. Let's see. Did you enjoy that, Rob?
Planes. Why are we talking about planes?
Didn't you hear me go flaps?
No. What did you do that for? Oh, and Winther around. So that's a good start. Mentos taking provisional pole, who's like completely bested by, but actually not completely, by about a tenth, by Dodo, who has really ramped up the championship, hasn't he? He's just taken it to a whole new level and starting to walk away with it. But Joe is and was, after last week, reeling him back in just a little by little. So, yeah, need to keep an eye on them too. Simo, like you say, he needs to prove a point as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, he really does. I mean, he's certainly set a good time already. P3 116.2.
Yeah,
not bad at all.
I mean, after he's had a couple of torrid races, and actually, to be fair, a torrid season, really, compared to how not dominant, but how close, and how much he brought the battle last season. It is kind of disappointing to see how much he's fallen off the cliff in performance. So yeah, Ardaz is on an outlap, and like you said, the Div 2 drivers that we've got: Golf, Nick, Stevie, Spazman, Lance as well. Yeah. So
yeah, it's all of them.
It is.
Yep.
As Ardas,
Whoa.
yellow flags, everybody's in the pits. I think it's because there's two cars going side by side, literally down one of the second straight. Going side by side. This has an... Oh, and we didn't need that polystyrene board. This Ardas is having the world's most expensive grass cutter.
Interesting.
This track just has an absolute ginormous straight, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
I believe, if memory serves me right, I missed this race, didn't I? In Div 2. I don't remember doing Mexico. Something's telling me I did not do Mexico.
AJ, you missed round 10 and round 6. Yeah, round 6. I think you're correct.
I think I am.
Oh, no, you did make Mexico. It was Interlagos you missed.
Oh yes, I remember Interlagos. I like Interlagos, and I missed it. One of my faves.
Disgraceful.
I know. That was when I was in Sunderland. I was, yeah. Not at Spa, in a Spa. So, anyway, so Yuki is... Big shout out to Mentos, Tableau, Mute, Sammy, Winther. Let's go.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not going to ask any questions. As we got Winther on outlap. Ardas looks like he's struggling. He's wringing the neck out of that McLaren. Teammate for today, Stevie.
Indeed.
Purple Sector 1. So Ardas wringing the neck, but he's pushing the times along. And then we got another driver who's on the lap, I think Sammy, that we need to keep out for. A couple of people that haven't set a lap as always, Winther. So, yeah, who had the moment.
Yep.
Let's see where this brings.
I'm just on board with Ardas my end.
That's all right. That's who I'm on with.
Ah, right.
Yeah, pick somebody else, Simmy.
Coming through the stadium section. Yeah.
Yes, this is just a beautiful section, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
Such a tricky traction zone, but such a nice bit of the track. He's going to cross the line.
I'm trying to think when it dropped out of
P10
Formula 1
in the
calendar the
pots.
first time. Because, yeah, I got into F1 after it was off the calendar and then admired it in IndyCar before.
G Ninja back. Did you already mention G Ninja?
G Ninja, yep. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Oh, he was on the toilet, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yep.
Shit happens.
Way.
Hey.
I was listening. See?
What? Sorry?
I was listening.
Oh, you were listening. Yeah, I know. I'm impressed.
Joe takes another 10th out of, 10th and a half out of Dodo. By the way, big shout out to Phoenixy and Dodo for doing commentary for Div 2. I'm pretty sure it was exciting as it was on track. No doubt that, as always, they do a fantastic job.
A stellar job, yes.
Absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely splendid, yes.
Yeah. So if you haven't already, go check it out because it'll be one to watch. Not as exciting as the Suzuka. Suzuka, because that was a spectacle to behold.
Let's not talk about Suzuka.
I know you don't want to, but the entertainment that it brought on stream. It was
insane, yeah.
The racing factor was goddamn horrible. But
we need to clip that and post it on social media.
The screaming? Oh, we definitely need the whole... Yeah, okay. I'd love to replicate that, but
slow-mo.
Yeah.
Who did the slow-mo of Dodo going? It's like, Stevie!
I can't remember who that was. Was that Sammy that might have done that? Somebody clipped it. Was it Mew? Somebody clipped it, didn't they?
Yeah, it was Sammy or Mew. I think you're right. Yeah. It's just the slow-mo.
It's very, very funny. So if you haven't already, do check that out. I was going to do a short on it, but it went on for a while. Mentos, yeah, another couple of tenths there. So super lap for Mentos. Across the line, Mew
as well.
P3. Dropping Dodo down to P4. I have to say, on one lap performance, Dodo has really been struggling, hasn't he? The past couple of races, not put it on pole.
Indeed. He is on a flying lap now if you want to go on board.
We'll go on board him. Yep. Go on board him or go on board with him. Let's just go actually physically on board and just listen to how He's got a car in front of him that is going to kindly get out of the way. Drops down a couple of gears in and around the stadium. Hugs the inside curb, just flicks it right. Runs over the curb on the left-hand side. And yeah, it looks like he's struggling hitting the apex on the corner and wheel spinning there. But does go P3.
Yeah.
A tenth and a half up.
I think the McLaren might have put him off a tad. But...
he did, no, it looked like he was okay through that bit. It was the last corner, just ran over the curb a little bit and then could not get it into the apex. But again, I think when I've tried his setup, so when I've spoken to him, it is very much race orientated.
Yep. You might want to go on board with Spazman, sorry. He's 0.3 up in Sector 1. Down in P15, he's standing in for Finexi in the Red Bull.
Nice. Good job.
Yep. It's only his second Div 1 race, so obviously he started off in FQ in Div 1, moved to Div 2. Here he is reserving.
Back in the Red Bull. I am, yeah.
Yep.
As he comes through the stadium. Oh, Jerome. Wait a minute.
Jerome Hodgson.
There you go. That is your prison officer. Disappointed.
Mexican.
Oh, Spider-Man's getting in the pit lane. Oh, he's out.
Caught the curb.
Ooh, that's a nasty one. Oh, and there's a car. Oh, okay, that was ghosted. That's unusual that the car actually ghosted. Yeah, that's wow.
I bet that was scary for that. Like
the Williams. It was Dodo.
Yeah,
it was Dodo. I think.
Oh, it was Dodo. Yeah.
Yeah. So
let's see his POV of that. It's rather scary.
If he'd have stopped on track, it would have been a penalty. So he had to be careful.
G Ninja's on a lap, mate. Sector 1.
I was just looking at Dablo's taking a shot at P12 there. So he had a good lap.
Yeah, good luck, Dablo. Saying the other one Red Bull faring better than the other.
Hello,
unlucky, Aaron.
Well, ... that happened.
Just caught too much curb, did you?
Yeah.
Like it
and
car.
Don't worry, we got a full-on view of that.
Yep.
We did. You are being named, shamed, and videoed in the archives of FQ Racing League.
Speaking of shamed, Jerome, first Div 1 driver to get a race ban. Second, actually. First for penalty points.
Ouch.
Yeah, the other one was Mentos for other reasons.
That hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah. Jerome.
Ouch.
Jerome, I'm not going to do the loud Jerome Hudson thing.
P6 there for G Ninja.
Okay.
Half a second off Joe's time.
Yep.
Rexler as well, slamming that Alfa Romeo, the other one into P4. The two Alfa Romeos, like we were saying a couple of races ago, that they were a very, very strong team because they'd racked up so many points collectively, but had bad results. We thought that'd be a really strong team. Should have been a strong team. Now it seems to be gelling near the end of the season.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a bit strange on how all that one's come about.
Agreed. If you bear with me a second, you have to keep speaking for a minute. I just want to make sure Raf has been able to choose a car.
Jerome will be back for Austria. Well, he's not going to put on his Austrian accent for you anymore, Jerome. That's it. You've upset our Simi. Now what you're going to get is you're going to get an upset prison officer every time. That's what we're calling it, prison officer. Or should it be a judge? Or is it a judge? Prison officer or judge? It's just a disappointed dad in every single language I think you're going to get. Aye. Anyway, what were you saying there, Simi?
So I was going to say, I just want to make sure Rafa's been able to
he is in the Williams.
Take control of the car.
He won't be able to take control of the car because the car's DNF'd, but he should as soon as the yeah. Well, it'd be outlap.
To take control on the formation lap.
Just on board with Mr. Fritzl.
Mr. Fritzl.
P10 at the moment. A 10th will jump him 2 cars, and then he's got a lot to find to be all the way up in the...
Bit of traffic up the road as well, hopefully they'll stay out of his way.
Yep.
Ooh.
And Jerome, there is a lot of traffic. There's cars everywhere. He's having to thread the needle here.
Yep.
As I don't even think his driver approves that. He's giving the wobble of his head. Oh, there's a... Oh, that's very close to being off that. If he's gaining time here, I'll be very, very surprised. As we watch for him to come through onto the second timing screen and see if he did make any time up there. Jerome Simi will be perfecting every single accent. He is just, every single accent between now and the end of the season just to name and shame you.
Yeah. Jerome, you shouldn't get so many penalty points, mate.
Yeah, I mean, there is a moral to the story, isn't there?
Yeah, there is, and Freaks also abandons the lap.
He does. Just on board with Nick now, jumped on board with him, who is just mid-sector. There's yellow flags all the way through the S's, so hopefully he doesn't come across that. I don't know if he's on a push lap here. It looks like he's going very gingerly.
Rexler's just about to start a push lap if you want to go on board with him. And Dodo's half a second up.
Well, let's go on board with Dodo.
Oh, he's low
Oh,
fuel,
no,
though.
he's not. He's invalidated.
Oh, balls. Okay, well, Rexler is half a second up.
Okay.
And he's just got through Sector 1.
Jerome, we always support you, mate. We love you. You put a lot of work in for FQ. Just don't get banned again.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been on the naughty step a couple of times. Okay, I know what it feels like. Oh, there's Mew tyres.
Jerome's got an arse print. He's been on the naughty step so much.
I got banned from LFM twice. So, I mean...
was it a 3-month ban?
I got a 29-day ban for like abusing somebody in the website chat. It wasn't really abusing, it was just talking to somebody. But they called it, like, verbal abuse. And then, that was very close to invalidating there for Rexler.
It was.
And then the second time was calling somebody an idiot on in-game chat because he took me out, and I got banned for that.
3-month ban for
3 months, yeah, 83 days.
Across
the line does not improve. Yeah, so Dodo's not going to improve either. Mentos text provisional poll. Oh, and Joel's invalidated. We've got G Ninja now as well. That's Mentos. Putting in the performance there.
Yep.
No, 29 days was the first ban. It was 83 days of the second.
And Simo moved up to P6. G Ninja's not really improved a great deal.
Noltabot doesn't improve either. G Ninja looks like he's on for a better lap. I am
Ever
naughty.
so slightly.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
Ever so slightly. He's a 10th up. This is going to be crucial for a place or two. He could jump Mew here if he can...
Now this last sector, yeah.
Yeah, nail the last sector. I'm unbanned now and doing really well, so thank you very much, guys, for your support. Crosses the line. Just jumps Mew. There you go. P5. He splits the Alfa Romeos.
Very impressive from Rexler right now. P4. That's brilliant.
Solid.
And that is everyone, I think. Yep. That's where we.
So
next lap in Village.
Rexler has low force feedback, but did a good job. Dablo's screwed his laps over and then trying not to impede people.
It's so annoying when you're trying to do the right thing.
He was a second up as well, Dablo. That would have been an absolute monster of a lap. Would have put you up about 5 or 6 places. Yeah, I know. Trying to do the right thing, you know.
Yep. It's the game is just ridiculous at times.
Yeah.
But a lot can happen in the race, Dablo.
Yes. Can. Anyway, just running through the grid really quickly. Taking a pole position here at Mexico is Mentos, followed by Joe. And a struggling Dodo again in P3 with Rexler having an absolute performance of a season with G Ninja, Mew, Simo, Winther, Sammy, and Notable rounding up the top 10 with Free Ardaz, Lance, Cornish Mantis, Dablo, Golf, Nick, Stevie, Spazman, and a retired Rafa.
Yep. For whatever reason, it booted him out of the session and it retired him, which is ridiculous.
Strange. How bizarre.
Yep.
Sorry.
How bizarre, how bizarre.
Sorry, that's very
That's
poor.
a 90s banger. That is.
It is. You can't complain, can you, with that
Every
one?
time I look, I see your face.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a Mexican feel to it, actually. That song.
Does it?
Yeah, with the like guitars and. I swear, there's a bit of a arriba in it.
We're giving some love
OMD, I
to
think it was.
Dablo because I think he's Dablo struggling.
You got this, Dablo.
Yeah, definitely, 100%. Easy peasy, mate. Get it.
You did the right thing, getting out of people's way. It's just.
Tell you what you
game
can do
being
to stick it to your compadre, your country compadre, is get some points.
Yes. Yep.
And then we can all sit there going, shouldn't have got a ban.
Mm-hmm.
I'm joking. I know, Jerome, I know we're laying into you, I know, but we're only messing. We are only messing.
We are.
We love you, really.
Yeah. You know the answer, Jerome,
Just
anyway.
don't get
Do it.
banned. It is easier said than done, though. I will honestly say, I will hold my hands up of a person that full well cannot keep his mouth shut sometimes. It is easier said than done. Okay, it is.
And, I mean, it's 12 penalty points for a race ban, and considering how late we are in the season, that's not bad going.
No, that's just average a point.
In Div 2, didn't he?
Yeah, it just averages a point per race, which it's not too bad.
I will run through the tyres as we start the formation.
Oh, 1 minute.
Settle down.
Go.
Okay. Right. Okay. So most of the pack is actually starting on mediums, except Mentos, Joe, Mew, Fritzels, Golf, Nick, and Rafa. They have opted for softs. So, and I think Rafa has got control of the car, which is good.
He does. It's coloured in, so he's here. Just to put it into context of the penalty point system, Mentos has 11, so that's very close to another. With the rest of the pack, okay. Yeah, we did have one in Div 2, didn't we? But
the race ban, Swamp Mouth.
Yes.
Yeah.
For lots and lots of impeding. I think that's something that a lot of people.
He's really cleaned up his act, hasn't he?
Yes, definitely. I think it's a lot of people. To put it in context, Jerome. Okay, I have 4. Okay, so naughty boy. But it just shows that people do struggle around here for like penalty points. It is difficult, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. This track, it's a bit like what we found with Imola. It's a hard one with track limits. Do you want to get rid of the spectator menu? Oh yeah, there we go.
Gam.
Yeah. Gam down.
It's because I was giving you the details.
Well, the deets.
Yeah. Anyway, the game reckons a soft, medium, or medium soft.
Yeah. Apparently, Rafa should be able to take control at lights out.
Dablo's game is breaking. Is it breaking the sound barrier?
You've got this, Dablo. Head down.
You've got a long straight. Just remember to brake at turn 1. All PT for the win. They're sitting 8th and 9th of Winther and Sammy. And everybody's just lining up. We have Dablo's disqualified, but it's okay.
Yep. Oh, Dablo.
Oh,
come on, you got this.
Anyway,
dude.
we get some lights. And the game's glitching.
Hold.
Lights are out. We get a long hold. And they're away as Mentos, I don't think, has a good enough start compared to Joe. And Joe is absolutely lightning off the line. But it looks like Mentos, the second phase, is actually better. You've got Dodo going around the outside of both of them. Is he going to get them into turn 1? He is. Dodo takes the lead. Can he keep it? He can. Joe just behind as well in the house. And I think everybody, apart from Rafa. Rafa got booted again.
Right, I will invite him.
And Mentos is fighting back against Dodo, and it looks like that move has actually worked out. And I think Dodo's going to lose out to Joe here if he's not careful. Around the outside, they're very, very close.
Very close.
Wow, as I think Joe does get pushed slightly off track, but in theory should yield. But I think this is the tyre difference here, because Joe on the soft tyres with Dodo on the medium, so Dodo really holding on, and Mentos pushes away from the field. I think the timing screens is a bit doolally, but Joe as well trying to go around the outside into stadium. Can he hold it? You got behind Mew as well, making up a place, and Rexler, I think, is the biggest loser there. Whatever happened to Rexler down in P9?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Lap 1 completed, and Joe going up the inside. Oh, we're going to get into turn 1, or are they going to make it before that? I think they're going to go side by side all the way down. Can I have a better angle? Oh, that was close.
Steamo got very close to Mew as well. Yep.
Yeah, shout out to Seymour's made it up to P5 from the start, and following him G Ninja. Going backwards is Nick and Golf. I don't know what's happening at the back of the field. With Free and Sammy as well. Oh, we're going to see up the inside from Sammy. Oh, yeah, but I think they're going to run out of track. Oh, well kept.
Rebel's round, Spazman's round.
Yep. Oh, a bit of a
3-second penalty as well.
Bumper to bumper tap there from Sammy.
Yep. And I think Rafa is actually taking control of the car now, down in P19. But
very good. I'm just on board at the moment with Dodo, who it looks like he's surviving, if that is any way to put this. He's got Mew behind him on the soft tyres, and then a couple behind him on the mediums. Yeah, so it looks like the mediums are going to start coming back.
Yep.
He hopes.
So 3 out of the top 4, on softs. So
yeah, I mean,
front few is spreading out a bit, but there's a bit of a train forming behind Mew.
There is. We've got Seymour and G Ninja
looking for a move on Ardaz around the outside.
Oh, is they going to make... Oh, that's very close. Oh, I think the snapback that Ardaz had then, yellow flags behind. Sammy Cornish Mantis.
Oh.
Are we going to see around the outside from Ardaz, who's really trying to get past Rexler. Keep it tidy.
Lost front wing, so...
And that is a move there from Ardaz on Rexler. Kudos to the patience.
Yep. And Dablo up to P13, right on the back of Lance at the moment. Winther's ahead of Lance.
Yep, P11. Oh! These two boys going off track and rejoining, Woof. Yeah, you got Dablo. What on earth happened there? Ardaz and Rexler had it coming together. They were battling, and I jumped away from it, so I apologise for missing that one.
Hard to keep track of everything, as I think
because Ardaz's got wing damage. He's got left front end plate. Oh, he's got to be careful with the Williams.
Oh man, be careful. Oh, dear me.
There is an Alpine into the pits. Ket picks up a 5-second penalty at Winther.
Yep. And Winther and Ardaz pitting. Mantis as well, who had front wing damage.
So
Winther has opted for hards and Ardaz mediums, fresh one. Sorry, what were you going to say? It
was Rexler and Ardaz that were battling. Ardaz made an absolute sweet as you like move into turns 2 and 3. Sorry, 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to count this. 2 and 3. It's an absolute sweet move through 2 and 3, and then really has to back out of it. It looks from a straight from Rexler coming back at him, and I don't know what actually happened. They must have got tangled up somewhere.
Yep.
G Ninja on the back of Seymour as well, not giving Seymour the lock up. I think there might have been a bit of a love tap then.
Yeah, we should give a quick mention to Dablo, currently P9, up 6 places.
Yep.
I think Rafa's managed to take control properly. Stevie's up 6, Golf up 5. So they've benefited. Fortunately, Rexler and Winther we've missed out. In particular, Rexler's down 11th place. Oh, Rexler, speak of the devil, he's just lost it. Oh. At the very last corner, he's caught the curb. He's back underway, no damage.
For a man that had such a great qualifying, how the mighty have fallen really so quickly, isn't it? It's 5 laps in. Oh, we've got a 3-way battle here between Sammy, Stevie and Golf, I believe.
Yeah, it'll be prone for a...
And Rafa getting in there as well.
Yeah, go on, Rafa.
Whoa.
Man to watch, the Chilean War. He got close with Golf.
Oh, they're going to both get around. I think there's racing room-ish. I mean...
Ish. Probably got a warning for that, I'd imagine.
I don't know. What do you do in those sort of situations?
Yeah.
Oh, and Stevie.
On Rafa. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. No damage, I don't think. Was there any damage to Stevie?
Pass, I don't know.
No in-plate damage. It's quite a clear hit.
Yeah, and Rexler gets past Rafa.
Joe's
Mew and G Ninja with Simo as well going around the outside. Are they going to switcheroo in the 3 corners? They're still going side by side.
They're so tight.
I think Mew is trying to push them along. Oh, I think Mew backs out. Sensible move, and so does Simo. G Ninja up to P4.
And Simo's been absolutely blasting his battery. He's only got 8% left.
Tell you what as well, Dodo, their medium tyres are now coming into his own. He is all over the back of Mentos, so them soft tyres, wouldn't say struggling, but they would not have the grip levels of the medium tyres, and it just allows... Oh, yellow flags.
That's a Haas, I think.
It's Golf.
Yeah, Golf's off. I think he's lost an M plate, I think.
He has, and whoever that Williams or Rafa coming flying in front of him. It's the left end plate, yep.
Yep. So, I think... Oh, whoa. Stevie got very unstable through the very fast S's. So I love I'm on helicopter cam, but I'm still hearing the...
of the curves, yeah.
Yeah. How bloody loud
around the
are
outside
they?
from Dodo. I don't think we are. Don't think that was a very opportunistic lunge out to try and put off Mentos, but he's keeping Joe and Mentos in sight, isn't he? And
he is, yep.
Fair play to G Ninja and Seymour and Mew, who, well, I think Mew's just dropped off slightly.
Yep. And we should give a quick mention to Lance up to P10 right now as well.
P10, yep.
So Pablo and Lance between 9 and 10.
Don't forget driver of the day votes. Get them in. Obviously not now. Plenty of laps to go.
Yeah.
But we will be adding them all up.
Either.
No bias, yeah.
Unbiased opinions, thank you.
And Mew is banned from getting driver of the day.
No.
He's got 3 in a row. Can't happen.
I know.
I'm joking.
Yep. Don't be,
Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy, okay? Yeah, we'll have to see if Mew gets 4 in a row. I mean, he started P6, he's P6 right now, so...
Even Stevens. Is Dodo going to make a move on Mentos now? Does he have the straight line speed? Lance driver of the day already. Yellow flags is because of...
I think it was actually Dablo.
Okay.
I think.
So what's helping Mentos out here is Joe.
Yep. He's
allowing him to keep within the DRS. I don't think this is intentional.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, this is sort of dragging these 3 along, and it's bringing G Ninja into the pack as well. We now have a 4-5-way battle because you got Simo's thereabouts, really, just creeping in at the back of this pack as well, which brings it a 5-way tie. Then Mew is quite a ways back. Div 2 driver the points. If he gets the points, I'll be yellow flags. Yellow. That's 2 cars. It's a McLaren,
Ardaz and Mantis. No, Ardaz and Winther.
Winther, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, what are these two doing now?
Safety car.
Yeah, there is.
Yep. So, neither of them picked up damage, so must have been somewhere else on the track, I'm assuming.
It's Stevie. Stevie has no front wing.
Stevie.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this plays into Rexler's hands, obviously after such an awful start.
Yeah, we got the front
safety
three in.
car's out. Yep, front three in.
4, 5, front 5 in. Mew 6, Notable 7. Keep me going. Come on, Free.
Yep.
Don't let me down. It's gonna let me down,
Come on,
isn't he?
Free.
Don't let me. He's not gonna let me down. Lance, is Lance gonna let me down?
I mean, he's on 7-lap-old medium, so is he going to follow suit?
Suit. Lance in. Sammy in.
Yeah,
Dablo in.
Dablo in. All those pit crews are going to be very busy. So there's double stacking with Noteboat and Freetsource then. Potentially Simo and Lance. The Spazman gets 5-second time penalty. I was just about to mention the penalties. So Spazman's got 8 seconds now. Dablo 3 and Winther 5. So
Yeah, the only thing that I can say that has worked into people's hands here, a drive-through penalty, is
Golf speeding under the safety car as well. Sorry, mate.
This has helped out Joe and Mentos and has really not helped out Dodo, because he's now got 14, 13 laps on soft tyres to try and move away from them two and to keep the tyre life.
Yep. But it's still plenty of time to have potentially another safety car around.
Correct,
here.
yeah.
I mean, tyre situation, quite a number of guys have gone on to hards now. So Simo, Notaboat, Freetsource, Lance, Sammy, and Dablo, Rexler as well, Spazman, Stevie, and Ardaz all opted for hards. The only guys to stay out, so Winther and Mantis, who are both on hard tyres, they're on 5-lap old hards.
I think this. We were speaking last weekend about Silverstone being such a strange track for safety cars, and nobody believed that it was a thing, and it is a thing. Okay, regardless of how far away the runoff areas and the walls are, safety cars at Silverstone is another one, and here is another one, isn't it? There's long runoff areas in the S's. Okay, but you still get the safety cars. Not quite sure why.
I mean, it
is wall to wall in places.
Very narrow, aren't they?
Yeah. There is wall to wall places. Yes, it is. It's very tight in certain places. However, in general, this place does have a lot of runoff area, so it is kind of confusing how.
Surprising.
Yeah.
Because I think
hits for Windsor and Spazman.
Yeah, Simcade before we had Montreal, and I would have been certain there would be a safety car in Montreal, and we went full race without one. So just goes to show. Because Montreal's a very closed-in track.
Well, I mean, if you don't get a safety car at the Wall of Champions, then the game's definitely broken, right?
Exactly. Yep. Yep. That's it's mad that no one actually did that.
Yep.
I want to see Montreal next season, personally. It's missed this season, I think. It's one of the tracks that didn't get picked, so...
I mean, I believe we're going to do the random pick again, because apart from the champion being able to pick a track.
And Silverstone being FQ Home Grand Prix.
Yeah, so we can't miss them too. So yeah, it's kind of luck of the draw for the rest of them, isn't it?
Yeah, true. Just seeing what other tracks didn't get in.
Monaco.
Oh yeah, Abu Dhabi, Baku, Bahrain, Belgium, Canada, China, France, Las Vegas, Monaco, and Zandvoort. So, yeah,
some whoppers there, aren't there?
Yeah. Do we risk having Monaco?
Nope. Safety car is in this
Div 1. That was. Do you want to have a thing? No. Didn't even
well,
finish
Div 2. No.
Div 1. Div 1.
No. Neither.
Neither. Okay.
Yep. No. Even if the champion selects it, no.
Yeah, I think it's too much of a procession, that race anyway.
I think they get banned for even suggesting it.
Yep.
I'm joking.
Yep.
As Joe backs everybody up.
Oh,
and he's away. He's gone before the last corner.
He is.
And he's absolutely caught Mentos napping. Yeah, and this is going to put Dodo all over the back of Mentos. But I don't think Dodo has the straight line speed.
No.
I don't think he has the line speed, does he? He's going to pull over to the... Oh, and that's a late defensive move there for Mentos.
Naughty.
That was late, that.
Yeah. I want to say fair, like aggressive but fair.
I don't know. I'm just watching
It
it
was
back on
one
the screen.
movement going across. Like
It's a bit naughty.
it's a bit cheeky. It's a bit naughty, but yeah.
Yeah,
We shall
but anyway,
see.
we move on.
We move on. Yep.
G Ninja all over the back of Mentos now, and it looks like these medium tyres are taking a lap more to just get into the groove, like we've found with Dodo. When he gets in the groove, they move, don't they? Oh, it's like I'm singing a
or
song.
like I think of Madonna then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Not current day Madonna. Looks like Pete Burns.
That could have been very bad. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that was a bit risky business. Dodo really closing in on Joe. So on those soft tyres, yep.
He is, and I'm just watching Mentos and G Ninja because I think this is going to be another drag race.
It will be indeed.
As he just gets such a better exit out of the last corner. Puts down the power. We're going to see a late lunge. Oh, he goes around the outside into turn one. Does he get the move done before? I think he does. He does, yeah.
He does,
What
yeah.
about... Oh, Dodo and Joe going into turn one side by side. There's a little tap. Nothing malicious. And they're going into turn three.
Oh.
Dodo squeezes him as wide as he can. This is allowed. G Ninja just slotted to B2.
Oh.
Are we going to see a
what
move here
racing.
from G Ninja? Absolutely sends it.
Oh my god.
And wow, from P4 to P1
It's tight but respectful there.
in the
Just about
space of
giving enough
4
room.
corners.
Oof. I bet those guys are loving it. Not necessarily Mentos as much because he
I
dropped 3
don't know
places,
if
but
Dodo would be a great big fan of that one.
oof.
For the
Very, very
oh,
crazy.
we're going to see a move from Mentos. No, we're not. It sits in the back. I don't think Dodo would have enjoyed that because he thought that he had the move done on Joe, and then all of a sudden, Joe fights back, squeezes they squeeze each other off the track, and it allows G Ninja to just like whip in and say, "Thank you very much, boys. See you later."
Absolutely, and Sammy's right on the tail of Lance further back. I'm just having a look.
Yeah, Nick has had an issue. He's in the pits.
Oh, okay.
Not quite sure.
Three-way battle. Who's gonna? Sammy's looking for the overtake.
Oh,
on
I'm just
Lance.
looking at this, and then you've got some weaving going on from Winther in the background, and that's tight from the 3 of them as well. Stevie gets past Spazman.
Does indeed.
Oh, bit of a wiggle. Say hello to the back end of that McLaren.
Yeah. Zardaz looks for the overtake on Rafa. Rides the curb. Does make it.
And Rafa with the old switcheroo. Can he get it back? Going into the double right-hander. Bounces off the curb and slots in behind.
Yep. Just going to see. Yeah, I'm wondering what happened with Nick there. He's put on fresh mediums.
I'm just on the board with Dablo, Lance and Rexler, who are quite a close trio on track as Dablo looks to move around the outside on Lance, but Lance is aware to it, and this is going to be another drag race.
It is, yeah, and the front 4 spread out slightly. Muse putting Simo under pressure.
Just going to see
the
who's
overtake now.
coming out on top here. I can't keep an eye on both of them, sorry.
That's all right. Mew does get past Simo.
Dablo, I do not think, has any straight line speed compared to Lance, but I think Lance has absolutely dumped that battery as Dablo moves out. Under braking. Oh, Lance is coming back at him. Oh, they have a bit of a bang. Pushes Lance off track by accident.
And that has benefited Rexler.
Lance survives. Rexler moves up in between the 2 of them, and they're still going at it.
Braver under braking there.
Oh, we're going to see Dablo move in there as well. Oh my goodness, I don't know if I can watch this. I'm closing my eyes.
I know, yeah.
Who's coming out in front? Tell me.
Lance and Dablo made contact.
And this
Rexler's
is bringing in
got
Rafa and
Oh
Ardaz
my
as
God.
well. We're going to see Rafa and Ardaz. Oh, the car bit's going flying.
Oh boy, so close through the S's there.
I definitely saw car bits, so was I making that up?
I didn't have a good camera angle. I'm just
I
trying to
closed
have a
my
look.
eyes. I'm sorry. I had to because there was about 8 cars there going into one corner.
I know. Terrifying.
Yes.
Yep.
Big winner out of that. Rexler, P10.
Yep. Rafa almost hit the back of Lance there. Very, very close.
Shout out to Mew who makes a move on, and we got a switch up front.
Ardaz. Oh, yep. So Ardaz managed to get past.
And the front
Rafa
four
there.
have closed the gap.
They have indeed. G Ninja's used most of his ERS though. In fact, the front two got similar ERS. Joe has been saving his ERS. He's on 60% compared with the front two who are on like 10, 11.
10 laps to go. And if they keep this up, I don't think I can watch it.
Oh, yellows. Went
there
for DNF'd. I think that's in the pits, I want to say.
It is. I think the game's bringing the car out.
Yeah, I think, it brought it out onto the grass. Gladly that's not a safety car.
I mean, it would have benefited Dodo. He could have really done with that safety car.
Yep, absolutely.
And G Ninja.
So what, 10 laps to go? Yep.
10 to go. 4-way battle up front. Mew slightly slipped off the pace of 3.4 seconds, and Simo Fritzos behind. Autobot hunting down Freet, his teammate. The pair of them have been going strong the past couple of weeks, haven't they?
They have indeed, yeah. Yeah.
Again,
impressive.
all we're going to see around the outside from G Ninja. Makes it into turn 1, moves done before the corner. Sort of catches Dodo off. Like, I don't know, it's like out of sync, really. It puts you out of sync for the next couple of corners.
Yep. And Joe is still saving this ERS, so...
Just sitting pretty behind these lot, isn't he?
Yeah, just biding his time, which is what you should do around here. He's on those medium, 7-lap old medium tyres as Simo gets past Mew.
Yeah, hard to switch position twice. And you got Freet that's really, really caught up to their voice as well.
Yep. Just having a look through the pack. Nick is having a torrid time. I think he'll be lapped fairly soon. Just come through the stadium now. So
He isn't to say that these guys have been going for 16 laps. They are pretty bunched up.
they are indeed, yeah. I mean, Simo's got a couple of cars right up his back passage.
He has a Autobot as is joining the pack. So don't forget me, guys.
Yep. Obviously, teammates, Freet and Motorboat.
Yep.
Is Motorboat going to look for... Freet, rather, sorry. No, he's low on ERS as well.
G Ninja and Dodo
Mew
switch
is, though.
position again. P1.
Yep, Mew's made it stick. He gets past Simo.
Again, I think it's just the main straight that it's just a big drag race, isn't it? And people with the right setups are able to
Benefit massively.
benefit,
don't they?
yeah.
Yeah. As Rafa... Oh, he got
Nick
mega
is
loose.
getting caught by the leaders now, so he's going to have to be careful where he is at the moment. He's going through the S's to just make sure he gets out of the way.
Sir Nick,
Sir Nicholas the Great.
but not so great today. Doesn't like Mexico.
No, not as good. He does kindly... No, he's not going to pull over. I thought he would then. It looked like he was going to. Anyway.
He'll be praying that there's a safety car in a moment.
I know there's ghosting, but I think there's still just some moral obligation to let them through, isn't there? The right way, if you know what I mean.
True. Yeah, which
He does.
he does, yeah.
Even though Dodo's still determined to go through him.
Using his...
Yeah, but I think he tried to get DRS, but he just didn't. I'm not quite sure why he didn't, actually.
Yeah.
But Dodo survives the lap.
does.
Oh, and Mew and Seymour. So we just said, we're going to see a Freet. Is it Freet in the background?
Yeah, Freet.
Oh,
Freet sauce,
yes.
Oh, Mew rode the curb a little bit.
Tucks in behind.
Very good racing
Mew.
from those two. Just gave each other just enough room. Very respectful.
Yeah, that gave a bit of breathing space for Seymour now. Who was locked in a bit of a battle with Mew, wasn't he?
Indeed. But even though Mew's P7, he's got just under half his battery left, and Freak Sauce has drained most of his. As
Yep.
Nick gets from bad to worse. 3-second time penalty.
I think that's trying to follow the leaders.
Yep. We'll have to find out what happened to him earlier in the race, where he pitted under during the race, not even under safety
Yeah.
car.
And change tyres.
Yep.
7 to go.
Oh, yellow.
6 yellow flags.
That is
Rafa.
Rafa.
Move, tumbling down the order. He's in a wall. At the S's.
He is, yeah. Not sure who he had contact with. As
Joel gets the 3-second penalty. I'd like to know that happened because he's now in front. How has he managed to get a penalty down a straight?
Very, very peculiar.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind somebody
That's
jumping
gonna cost
into
him, isn't it?
Dodo's stream on Twitch as Rafa retires. And safety car.
Oh, no,
That plays into the boys' hands up front now.
He
All
retired on
four.
track, I think.
All-
We'll have to look at that.
If somebody wants to jump into Dodo's stream and actually find out what happened to Joe then and how he managed to pick up a penalty on the straight.
Not a penguin.
Not pick up a penguin. Oh, I remember them adverts, you know?
The chocolate, chocolate
Biscuit.
bar.
Chocolate biscuit.
Chocolate biscuit.
I did not know, right? Mind blown.
Golf pits.
Golf pits. Mind blown. Did you know that a penguin is just a bourbon biscuit covered in chocolate?
Yeah, pretty much it is.
No,
yeah,
no, more or less. It is.
Yeah, well, you think grey's not a colour, so
Grey's
take
not a
what
colour.
What you say with a pinch of salt, but
A penguin
Golf
is
is the only
just a
guy
bourbon
to-
biscuit.
pit onto softs. Obviously, I'm
P1,
trying to think what lap
pits,
will the safety car come in?
P2, P3, P4.
Yep. What lap will the safety car come
It
in,
is
do you think?
true. It's a bourbon biscuit covered in chocolate.
Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. Similar, but it's not.
I've got one in the cupboard. I'll melt the chocolate off.
As Golf absolutely slammed his brakes on, I think the game freaked him out there. Now who?
I'll get the
yeah,
air dryer to the chocolate, alright?
A lot of people pitting, so Rexler pits. So yeah, I'll be amazed if some.
Sammy does not pit.
Okay.
On hard tyres,
11 lap old hards. Interesting. I think that's not going to work in his favour. Because I think Finexi did a similar tactic before, if memory serves me correctly, like in a recent race. Decided to stay out on the hards and he was just a sitting duck. Can't remember what race off the top of my head, but yeah, interestingly, so P2 to P17 all pitted onto new softs. And Nick. Annoyingly, the game's like got Delta for Nick, where he's got the safety car behind him. Like, it should allow him to catch up. Is it gonna...
are you ready for this? Penguin bars and bourbons share the same biscuit mix. The difference between the two is it's filled,
Yeah, so they're not the same, they're different.
and the penguin is covered with chocolate.
But you said they're
It's
different.
the same.
Similar.
It's the same. They are a bar-shaped biscuit covered in milk chocolate.
Come back to me when you say grey
Penguins are a
colour.
type of biscuit. They're made in Lancashire. Bet you didn't know that.
Lancashire.
Lancashire.
Lancashire. Penguin biscuit.
It's true. Mel's going to go get one from the cupboard now.
Yeah.
She is.
You
She's
can read
going to
the
lick
joke,
off
you
all the
can read
chocolate.
joke.
They are so cheesy and still have not changed, have they?
Yeah, you got to
Four
read
to
the
go.
joke from the rapper.
It's like trying to teach my 8-year-old that the jokes of the penguins used to be legendary and he's reading them going, it's not funny, Dad.
Yeah, they used to be good.
They used to be so funny, but they're just not funny anymore. They are
They're
your typical
almost like
dad jokes,
Christmas
aren't they?
cracker,
Oh, yeah.
Christmas cracker level jokes. now,
Yeah, definitely. I'd say that, yeah.
But, top tier,
god.
what do we wear? Round. Mount Rushmore of chocolate bars. Go.
Chocolate
So,
bars, I love a
top four.
double-decker.
I
Crunchy.
like a double decker, but trio bars are really underrated.
Crunchy.
Love a trio. Crunchy. I'm partial to Twix.
No, because it's just the same both sides.
And? What's wrong with that? Double dose of goodness.
Nothing. I was saying at Easter that a Kit Kat Chunky is a chocolate bar that I hadn't had in such a long time.
They're not bad. I prefer them to normal Kit Kats.
A picnic? Get out.
Picnics are okay.
No, I don't like picnics.
They're okay. But...
Anyway, so it's a double decker.
Caramac.
Oh, they don't do that anymore.
No, they do. It's a bit of an urban myth. They haven't gone out of.
Oh, I thought they did.
No, you can get them on Amazon and stuff. Boxes of them.
They're about 3,000 years old. Anyway, we're about to restart. I'm going to chuck this one out here. Curly Whirly.
Mentos retires.
Curly Whirly.
Curly Whirly, yeah. That's
like god tier of chocolate, isn't it? Gets stuck in your teeth like I don't know what. There is some Q in here.
Oh dear.
Yep.
Oh, people
really need to be careful with rear-ending people.
Yep.
As Joe is going to go around the outside of Sammy. But he's giving him a good race. No, he's not. They're still side by side.
Yep. How are you still going?
Oh, we're going to see around the outside and not the inside, G Ninja. Ah.
What?
I don't want to look. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm being so squeamish when it comes to racing. Usually I'm like, get in there, son. But tonight, I mean, there's just so many cars. Curly Whirly.
Curly Whirly. Aye, Curly Whirly. Excuse me.
Yeah, just clear yourself.
Oh, dearie me.
There is cars everywhere in the background. There is 4, 5, 6 cars in a row, and this has bunched everybody up on these soft tyres.
We have to remember Joe's on 3-second time penalty as well, so this is really not going to work in his favour.
Nope, definitely not.
Sammy's actually managed. Oh, Sammy really close for Freet Sauce.
Yeah, just wide. But Freet Sauce is not giving up on this and goes up the inside. That's a loud mew in the background as well to get involved.
Oh, they're so close.
Oh, I'm sure there was bits of a car going then.
Yeah.
Definitely saw a bit of a car.
Oh my god, 3 wide.
Oh, into the last corner.
Oh god. Oh my god.
This is like the Royal Rumble of F1 cars. What is going on?
Oh, Ardaz corner Sammy. Oh my god.
God.
Oh my god.
Everywhere. I'm not screaming. I'm not Dodo.
Oh my god.
3 wide into turn 1.
Notable. Very brave.
There's still 3 wide.
Oh my. Oh, Sammy's round. Sammy's round.
Sammy.
Oh my god. That was always going to end in tears when there's so many cars packed up like that.
How did they get 3 wide into turn 1, 2? There's carnage there.
Mew's round. Mew's round. Oh, dearie me.
Wow, what happened there?
Chaos. Absolute chaos. Freet Sauce 5-second penalty corner cut. And that Ardaz did get a corner cutting 5 seconds as well. And Lance is up pace 7. So he's really benefited from that. No penalties either. So Ardaz has penalties up ahead. So I could see him P6, but he's got Freet Sauce right up his backside. We're not even at the last lap yet. Stevie gets past Spazman. Wow.
Jink there from Dablo as he tries to make his way around this group of car as well. This is a slide there from Lance.
Yep. Well, that's going to put him under some pressure. No, he managed to pull away a tad. And Simo down in P9 right now.
Dablo.
10-second time penalty.
For Nick. Corner cutting. No, he didn't. Don't know what you're about.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Dablo. I thought he nearly was going to run into the back of Seymour then, but yeah, manages to keep it clean.
He does, yeah.
It's just the way that he swerved out and then back in. Your man for next year was wanting to get on clubs. Should have been on it by now, apparently.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'll definitely be up for clubs after this, after the interviews and stuff. Oh, yes.
Stuff? Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, man. That was mental.
Anyway, go on then. Whilst we got a breather, I don't think we have.
No, we haven't. Lance
I don't know to look at
Free
it.
sort right
Yellow
on the
flag
back of
set for
Lance.
3. That's a Ferrari round. Is that Nick? We're just coming into it
yes.
now. Oh, Arda's
Arda's
getting squeezed. Oh, 3 wide
rather,
into the stadium.
Arda's
Oh my
rather
god.
aggressive. Oh my god.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
Oh boy.
Can we stop this now, please?
Oh boy. Steady, guys. It's always going to be intense, this battle. After the safety car came
Free
in.
sauce.
Absolute dash.
And
Oh, they're so close.
Simo.
Simo and Free.
free. Yep. With the other
Who's
Ferrari
braver?
Lance in front.
Give just enough room.
They're still going.
Very respectful driving.
Dablo
Simo
getting involved
quite
now.
unstable. Oh my god. Oh no, not again.
We're going 3 wide. They are. They're doing it. They go 3 wide. Somebody's going to go the inside. Dablo. What a move.
What a move. Go on, Dablo. Obviously, he has got penalties, but still, what a move. Oh, wow. How do they get through that unscathed?
I don't know, but we're going to have to watch the leaders as they're coming through the stadium for the final time. And it looks to me like Joe is really going to lose out with that 3-second penalty.
Yep.
Crosses the line.
Ardaz dropped back. Oh, 3 cars off the track. Oh, guys.
Crosses
through
the
the
line.
stadium. Oh no. Oh dear.
Oh, there's cars everywhere.
Ardaz is round. Yeah. Oh, absolute chaos at the end. Come round.
Oh, there's wheel banging.
Oh, Lance.
Is it Lance?
Yeah, it's Lance.
Oh, I don't know if he made that across. He did. Oof. Wow.
Bloody Nora. Crazy. Crazy, crazy end.
That was Nick picking up all the penalties. Cheers, Nick. Good job. That was entertainment personified. I'm not sure if that was as entertaining as Suzuka Div 2, but it's pretty close. So close that Simi's had to take a break.
Oh, blimey O'Reilly.
Dablo picks up driver of the day. I don't think I'd actually argue with that. The move at the end from Dablo was absolutely sublime. Simi?
Getting my breath back. Sorry, that was insane, that end. What were you saying, mate?
I don't think... No, it's okay. I'll just run through the grid really, really quickly. G Ninja takes the win with Mentos P2. Dangerous Dodo picking up P3 after Joe's penalty pushes it down to 4th with Notabot, Seymour, Rexler, Lance, Mew, and Dablo running up the top 10. Stevie finishing P11 with Golf, Freet, Sammy, Spazman, Ardaz, Nick, and retirees of Cornish Mantis, Rafa, and Winther.
Yep.
I was just saying that Dablo driver of the day is not a bad shout, to be fair. The game give it to him. And I don't honestly think it's that much of a wrongdoing.
Yep. Yeah, true. Yeah, I think for that overtake alone, I mean, yeah, he managed to finish in the points. He had a torrid start, didn't he?
Yep.
To the with what happened in quali, etc.
Yep, definitely. Right, well then we'll hear the national anthem for G Ninja, which is the British national anthem again, right? If I'm right in saying.
Correct.
Okay,
yes,
let's
correct.
Take it away. We'll be back. And a congrats there to G Ninja. We're just about to move down to hear from a couple of the drivers. Do you want to move us down to me?
Yeah, I will move us down. Yeah.
Welcome. We have 3 out of the 4 people requested so far. We'll start off with G Ninja.
I'll make it just to let you know.
Okay, I'll start off with G Ninja. A bit of a rough qualifying, but man oh man did you make up for that in the race. Talk us through how much you were struggling in qualifying and why you were struggling in qualifying.
Because it was a fully race setup. It was just fully to protect the tyres because the rears just die at this track. So I was like, okay, a little bit more conservative and we'll go blitzing at the race.
That sort of makes sense because that is something that I was picking up vibes from Dodo's setup when he was going through qualifying. It looked like that was the primary focus was the race setup because, yeah, I do remember this being torrid for tyres, so well done. And then talk us through the chaotic second restart. How on earth did you manage to, well, get where you got to?
Sammy is a goat. he's backed him up. Joe has stopped burning, and I've just decided I'm going to burn at them both. And Sammy kept Joe on the outside, so I just went, all right, cool, thanks for the inside, I guess. And then he held up everyone else. So it was a 2-horse race for a lap, and then the other 2 caught us.
And was that always the plan when it came to the race setup and the race itself? Was that sort of you stayed with the top 4 or 5 that you had a little bit of a group going on throughout the whole race? Was it just sit there and wait for the moment to pounce?
Yeah, I think it was, especially for me and Dodo, because we were on the mediums, the other 2 were on softs. We were sitting, waiting for the crossover period. Then the safety car happened, so that kind of ruined that one. But yeah, the race, a lot of it was just chill, because the main race happens when you're at the end. It doesn't really matter if you make a move for first on like lap 5, because there's 20 more laps to go and nothing really counts at that point. So sit there, protect the tyres, protect the ERS. That's about it at the start.
That was one of my questions I was going to ask as well when the first safety car came out. How close were you to putting on a set of hard tyres and trying to go to the end?
Not even a question.
Nope.
At no point. The safety car came out and I went, there's 15. I could do 15 on softs, and that was it. There was never a question in my mind of potentially trying the hards or it being too much for the softs.
Fair play. Well, all I can say is congratulations on the P1 and, well, what a performance. So congrats.
Thank you. It's finally happened. I've stopped finishing second.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Cheers.
Congrats.
We're not going to hear from Mentos, who picked up P2, if I'm correct in saying. Am I correct in saying that, Simi?
What's that, sorry, mate?
P2. We're not going to hear from P2.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
But brilliant drive from Mentos. Well
Yeah.
done.
So P3 goes to Dodo again. Qualifying looked like a bit of a struggle, but a bit of a I'll just hang in there and pray for the best.
Same story as Ninja. I had a lower downforce setup on the car for the race. So quali was always a struggle. I mean, even if I had gone for the high downforce setup, I'm not sure I could have matched the 2 in front over 1 lap anyway. So quali wasn't bad at all for me.
Yeah, I mean, I could sort of like tell that that's the vibes that I was getting from you. It looked like you were sort of struggling, especially in the last couple of corners. It looked like the tyres just, you didn't have anything and you couldn't hit the apex to flick it into the last corner to get the drive out. But yeah, like you said, good effort anyway. Then the race happened, and then it sort of went slightly chaotic in front and behind. Talk us through the first initial couple of overtakes with Joe, because if I remember rightly, you went side by side and sort of you were squeezing each other off the track. I mean, racing respect was given, but it was close, right?
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's really tight in that middle sector. There's the corners are of a radius as such as you can't really give a full car's width to the white line, but luckily there is plenty of tarmac on the outside. So he squeezed me, I squeezed him. It was all to me anyway. It seemed fair. And then, to be honest, I was looking really good in P3 on the mediums, thinking, when I get the softs on, I'm gonna be right on the money here, but the 2 safety cars completely screwed me really. As soon as the first safety car came out, my back was against the wall, and then I was in the lead for a while on the softs, and then as soon as Joe overtakes me, another safety car comes out and I lose track position again. So it was just, I got screwed both times. Nothing I can do, one of those things. And to get P3 after that race isn't too bad. Joe came P4, so championship's not too bad. Gained a couple of points there as well if results stay as they are. So to me, I thought everyone was clean, everyone was fine, and we'll see what happens in the steward's room.
Now, I want to bring you back a couple of laps and just say that I believe there was a very questionable moment on the defensive move from Mentos. How scared were you at that moment?
I don't remember too bad. I remember it like a late move. I don't think it was anything worth reporting, to be honest.
Really, it looked for our, and I know we're in the helicams or whatever camera we get. It looks kind of not sketchy, but it looks scary to have.
Yeah,
somebody...
I think I know what you mean. Yeah. I'll look. Honestly, I was too in the zone to even think about it. I was just reacting. So I'll do the usual. I'll look my footage through, and if I see anything that I think is reportable, I'll do it. But at the time, I was just kind of in a tunnel vision board of my own, really.
As you usually are. Super. Congrats on P3.
Thank you.
Deserved. There. Dablo, you've been voted driver of the day. In all honesty, I couldn't think of a better person right at this moment in time to give driver of the day to. I think that has been a well-deserved performance. And your move at the last couple of laps was absolutely sublime. Take us through it.
Well, I was just pushing at the end on the softs because I had the penalty, and I really need to gain on-track position to try and mitigate the damage of my penalty there at the end. So, I don't know, I was just really trying to make some overtakes, and some people went wide, and I just spotted a chance on the inside and went for it.
I mean, we got caught that on stream, and I watched the whole thing, and man, oh man, I even commentated on it. It was inch perfect. So yeah, and from what we said in the chat from at the beginning, it is literally you were the sole American driver, and you definitely took it to the person that's got himself a race ban today. So man, what a performance! Congratulations on getting driver of the day.
Thank you.
Congratulations on the points. Just congratulations. It's well deserved. I know you were doubting yourself.
Torrid time.
Yeah,
you had a torrid time in quali and stuff. Sorry to cut you off.
No, go for it.
Yeah,
That's fine.
you had. Did you say the game was giving a load of error messages or something in quali?
Yeah, on the formation lap, I was getting spammed with online service errors. So like it was just filling up my screen, so I had to like pull over and solve that. Yeah, and I had no sound for all of lap 1. And until lap turn 1, that's when I got it back. So lap 1 was a bit of a struggle.
Well,
it was all worth it.
As the Brits say, I take my hat off to you because that was a performance. Well done.
He's not wearing a hat, but if he was, he'd take it off for you.
I would
as well. Yeah, well done. But again, a shout out to Lance, who had a brilliant race as well.
Congrats.
Superb.
Well, thank you very much, all of you, and well done. Top job. And we'll see you next week.
Yep. Cheers, guys. I'll move you up, AJ.
Thank you. Oh, kind of you. Thank you very much. Well, I mean, that is another weekend of racing here, smashed at FQ, and if that's anything to go by, let's hope next week's races are anything as good as they were, because, yeah, absolutely fantastic.
3
next
rounds
week
left, haven't we?
Yeah, we're going to the triple header now with one doubtful race that might need to get pushed a week is Miami due to a clash with
Miami. Ironically, I think it is.
Yeah, with in real life Miami. So we might have to change that, but we're still on the fence with that one at the moment. But we'll keep you posted on that. So do not worry, you will not be left in the dark. Everybody will find out at due course. But next week, Div 1 are at Spielberg, 8:30 British summertime, and Div 2 are a track
Austin.
that I cannot stand again.
I cannot stand Austin either. No.
Sorry,
I really struggle
Americans,
with Austin.
but it's an awful track.
Yep.
But yeah, we're at Austin, 6:30 British summertime. Don't forget.
which is an hour after GMT. So yeah, British summertime is GMT +1.
Ouch, that hurts.
Yeah.
As we had the conversation about that. Anyway,
Yeah.
thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Thanks to all the drivers in both divisions. Thank you very much to all the winners and all the losers. Thank you very much to Finexi and Dodo. If you haven't already, do check Div 2 commentary out, because it's definitely one to watch, as it is always, because they are the most professional people on the planet. And we try and replicate that here in Division 1. Thank you very much, Simi. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always.
Indeed.
And I think there's only one more thing to say, and that is good night from the both of us.
Yep. Good night, guys. See you next week.
And we'll see you next week. Thank you very much. See you soon.